What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sang, and today we are at Blood Brothers Barbecue off of Bellaire in the West University area. Today is their 10th year anniversary. Therefore, they're having a big party event for everyone to for the supporters to attend. So the ticket is $85 per person, and then they have a whole selection of different items that come with that, and then you can try a small sample of a whole bunch of different kind of food. So today I have Kenjo with me. He's going to be eating the food and reviewing the food for you. He's a longtime friend of the owners, and let's check out the food. Thank you.
How you doing?
Good.
Did you see all the food yet?
Not yet. Well, I'm just seeing what people are kind of, I don't know, I haven't even looked at it. I've just been running back and forth since I came in. But, yeah, so, my goodness, man. So, when did you first go? When did you first go to a Blood Brothers event?
The first?
Yeah, it was the first time. Was it here or was it at Pop-Up?
Oh, here.
Here, oh, okay. Yeah, for me, I think the first time I went to one of their things was at like a Lincoln Bar. And yeah, it was with Packy and with Tom, you know, and seem to remember going to No Label a lot, some of the other stuff, and waiting and waiting and waiting for this brick and mortar to open. And it didn't, year after year. Finally, when it opened, it's like, all right, but man, I think that helped a lot, man, you know?
Yeah.
Worked out all the kinks and figured everything out early on, man. I don't know, man.
I felt like they were instant success, you know? As soon as
It was not instant. Now, fortunately, when I came into it, the food was already good. But I've heard stories that it wasn't that good early on. Qui's come a long way. Actually, all of them have. It wasn't bad, but I'm just saying, when you compare what it is today, it's amazing now. You know, my goodness.
So what's your favorite dish that you have eaten here?
Oh man, that's really, really tough, man.
Or what are your top three meats that you go for?
So for me, it's always about the happy hour, right? It's not the regular menu. It's the Thursday night special menus. Those are I mean, some of those dishes have made it out into the regular menu, but yeah, just them playing around to do it. I love all the Lunar New Year, Tet, you know, Chinese New Year dishes. And for me, the chow fun, you know, that one came out of doing the. I'm a sucker for the flat rice noodles. Man, now you put me on the spot. I can't remember. There are like so many dishes. The first time I had I love the sausages. Some of them more than others. I love that Thai curry sausage, but one of my favorites was when they did it was the Frito pie sausage, and they gave like the chili cheese Fritos on top, like sprinkled those on top. Came here, had that, it was awesome, and then I ordered some more and took them to Tejas because they could never get down here. You know, they'd only see them at barbecue events. And they were like super happy, and it was like this exchange. Food was going back and forth between Tom and I were bringing stuff back and forth. But
So the Frito pie sausage, what was inside? Just Frito pie tasting the meat?
yeah, I mean,
There's no chips inside, right?
they actually had masa in it. They had. It was either masa or they had chips in it. Yeah, it was broken up. Yeah, there was some of it mixed into the texture. Yeah. So, and then to me, the key was that they served it with the chili cheese Fritos next to it. But yeah, I mean, there have been some of the sausages have been really, really good. Some of them survived, some didn't. I never tried the pepperoni pizza sauce. I think they had like a jalapeno pepperoni pizza sausage or something, you know, something like that.
I haven't tried that.
Yeah, but
How often do you come here per month?
I was coming here every week. So, and when I used to work about 10 minutes from here. I was here at least once a week.
Like every Thursday?
Well, I was here for lunch at least once a week, and then I would come on the Thursday nights after work for and it was all regulars from Glitter. Right, these are, you know, in their pre-Blood Brothers days when it was all Glitter. That was all the people here, and they're all doing shots. and you're like, I got to take an Uber home. You know, and I live a long way. But it was a party. It was a party. I'm glad they're actually doing the evenings now, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You know, with the weekly menu. But again, it's cool. When they started out at the brick and mortar, all the specials went away, right? They had to start with just the basics. And we're like, when are you going to start bringing that weird stuff in? When are you going to bring us the gochujang ribs? When are you going to bring us the... Now I can't even keep up, man. We can't even order everything. We can't, you know, there's so many... They're coming up with ideas every week.
They did it right, though. You know, they did it right.
Yep.
Going back to the basics so that you can train the kitchen stuff.
You have
right
to.
From the start.
You have to. And this was the thing. I used to bring a lot of coworkers with me, and the coworkers, they didn't dive into the deep end right away, right? You know, because if you go to a barbecue place, you have to know that the barbecue place can do regular Texas barbecue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they'll order brisket, you know, sausage, ribs, and I had a coworker who was like fresh out of college, and he had, and there was like an intern that we would all go to lunch, and these guys were fresh out. They didn't know what to get, and so they went for the cheapest value they could get on the menu. And at the time, it was that it was the brisket sandwich, and you got a guaranteed half pound of brisket on that sandwich for $10, right? And so they were like, "Oh man, this is like a win." But they would come with me, and Kui would like weigh it, and then he'd add a little more. So that sandwich, you get 2 sandwiches out of that. You just get another piece of bread, you know, or another bun. So I don't know if they do that anymore. Brisket prices through the roof. Anyway.
Are you ready for your food?
Yeah. I should do that. Actually, I should get a drink too, man.
How does he get his food? How does he get his food?
Just give it a ticket, right?
Oh, yeah.
Rib ticket.
What?
He has a ticket. How does he get his food?
Give it to me.
Okay.
All right, man. So would I keep one and give you one?
Around, dude.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah,
Videos.
All right. Oh, that's good. I've only been to Soy Pinoy once. So.
Oh, that's a Filipino dish?
Mm-hmm. And I didn't have pancit.
All right. Sorry for the way I can finally join y'all.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too, man.
So what is this dish again? Looks like steak on top of lettuce and
Yeah, it's
sauce.
like tomahawk steak.
Oh, tomahawk steak?
With slices of tomahawk steak with caviar, pickles on beef lettuce. So kind of a strange one. It's good. It's
So
very
this
tender.
to me, this looks appealing. It looks fancy.
Oh yeah, it does. It does.
So this catches my eye, so I want to try this first.
Absolutely.
What does this sauce taste like to you? Is like a pickle sauce, pickle sauce or something?
I don't know. I got to look at it again. So, M&M barbecue, tomahawk slices, pickle mix, honey.
Pickle sauce.
Ah, okay.
So that's what I taste a lot of the pickle.
The pickle's strong. It just kind of.
I guess I'm not familiar with people using a pickle as the main sauce. In a dish,
Right.
So this is what it tastes like. That pickle's very overpowering.
Yeah.
And it's on steak too, so that's very different.
I was going to say it's kind of weird because you kind of lose the caviar in it. Caviar is pretty intense, so it's like, yeah, the pickles are strong. Not bad, just
I guess some people, they don't like a lot of sauce on the steak because it takes away the taste of the steak, right?
right.
But I think this pickle does that.
All right, this is the one I haven't tried yet. Oh, a lot of meat in that. Now, who is it from? This is from... Oh, 44 Farms. Tri-tip sliders with crunk sauce. Okay, it's got Cleese crunk sauce.
So is that the restaurant, 44 Farms, or is that the company?
Oh, it's they raise the cattle. Yeah, so. Oh man. Like, do I try to stack it up or just leave it? They got all this extra.
Or you add for more bread and you make 2 sandwiches.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll have one piece on its own.
So what is this? Tri-tip sliders with crunk sauce. By Jason Shinos and Josh Broussard.
The crunk sauce is definitely a regular at Blood Brothers.
So there's one without bread and one with bread, right? So are we supposed to eat this separately?
I put it back in there, but
It's cooked at different temperatures.
oh, you're right.
It's different meat, right? This is a medium rare and it has a lot of strong smoke flavor to it.
Cold smoked it, maybe.
Probably so.
Good.
You do barbecue a lot?
Not anymore. I used to, but I think as more barbecue places opened up, I just wanted to try those. I'm like, my desire to barbecue at home kept going down. But for me, like, I never really did brisket because my dad would do it. So it's kind of like
8 hours or more?
So what's that?
How long does it take?
He used to take about 12 hours on a
12
brisket.
hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
For me, I grew up with uncles making the lechon, the whole roasted pig. So I'm half Filipino.
Okay.
So I grew up with them making that every time a kid had a birthday party. And the kids were usually allowed to invite like 2 or 3 friends, but then the adults invited all their friends, and they all got drunk and they, roasted whole pig. My generation never picked up the mantle on cooking the whole hog. At least not my cousins here in Houston. So I kind of took it upon myself to learn how to do it. And I kind of went on an 8-year journey of roasting hogs, but it's expensive. You can't do... I mean, the very minimum, you're doing like a 30-pound pig, but I was often doing like a 60 or 70-pound. So you need a party for people to eat all that food, So I did it maybe 2-3 times a year. And
Have you tried doing it with the suckling pig? The baby pigs?
Yeah, I mean, definitely it's
Is that cheaper?
it's a whole. No, actually, it's actually cheaper to go with the big ones.
Okay.
Yeah, once you get into the suckling pigs, the dollar per pound is high, but it's easier to do with the small ones.
Yeah.
If you're down at like a 25, 30-pound breast hog, it's much easier to get the skin right on that and to cook those right. But it was fun. It was fun. I don't do it anymore. I just, there's plenty of people doing it now, and
So you're half Filipino, so this is Filipino dish, right? Mm-hmm. So did you grow up eating this?
what's that?
Did you grow up eating this?
It's good. I mean, it's not like what I grew up with. It's maybe a little more restaurant friendly, but it's good. It's good.
So this is a soy panoi Tom Kuna. Soy panoi pancit with Tito's tea barbecue. Do they serve this at Jollibee's?
They do have pancit, but not this kind.
There's different kinds?
There's a bunch of different kinds. Yep. So, the kind you get at Jollibee is like it's like balabak. It comes with like a shrimp-based sauce. They'll put like sliced hard-boiled eggs. They'll break up chicharron on top of it. It's kind of an acquired taste. This is more like a Chinese style, but very, very common. And then they have different names depending on the different noodles. So this is like the bihon, pancit bihon, or pancit pisada.
Yeah, the meat tastes like a Chinese dish.
Yeah, and then here they're putting the Filipino pork barbecue on top. Usually we didn't have that. Usually we had the char siu, like the Chinese char siu, and we maybe had like Chinese sausage in there, and cabbage, some other pork. Yeah, I mean they'll put like the snap peas and stuff. This is kind of like two dishes put together into one with that pork barbecue. But I don't mind it. It tastes great. So.
Do you know which item is this right here? On this list?
Which one?
This item right here on this list. Is it on this list?
This one?
Yeah.
This is the riel, the fried crawfish, honey, walnuts,
Okay.
and shoots bao.
Okay, thanks. I was looking for shrimp. I thought there was shrimp. Have you eaten at that restaurant before?
Yes.
Okay.
They used to do
Pop-ups?
booze can Sundays. Yeah, Blood Brothers would do the booze can Sundays at Riel. So I would go for those. I actually haven't eaten at Riel just on its own. Like I need to do that sometime.
So this is the fried crawfish, honey walnut, pea shoots bao from Rio by Ryan Michelin. It's like fried crawfish on the inside. The fried crawfish is very crunchy, it tastes very good. The flavoring of the walnut is very strong in this. So you're trying the shrimp.
Yeah.
That Fat Eatery sweet chili prawns.
Chili prawns.
So sweet chili prawns with calamari and bell pepper trio.
Big, man. Funny thing is, I never got into the Singapore style chili crab or chili prawn. I guess to me it was a little too ketchup-y. You know? This is good. This is good.
You like that dish?
I've never really been a fan of chili crab, chili prawn. It's good. It's kind of cold now, but you know, it's good.
Well, this, I need some steamed rice to eat with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things where.
So this is from Go To Tony's. It's a heritage pork, wagyu, bacon, blueberry, meatball, cheese, house garlic butter, with popcorn sliced butter.
So what do you think about all the food? Which one's your favorite?
Man, that's tough to say.
I like fried food, so I like the fried crawfish.
I think that might be my favorite. That was really good. And it was kind of like it was like a take on like the fried shrimp with walnuts with the, it's like a variation on
That's
that.
one of my favorite dishes too.
Yep. That was really good. I like this, but it was a little bit cold by the time I got it. It wasn't that hot. I mean, I'm just a sucker for Anthony Caleo and pie pizza, all that stuff. So it's kind of the bun kind of reminded me of focaccia.
What kind of food does he make? Does he make pizzas, Italian food?
Detroit style pizza.
Okay.
Yep.
It's just like the bread tastes like something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of got that focaccia kind of taste to it, or texture to
It
it.
reminds me of pizza.
Yep. I mean, I think the pancit was good, but to me, that's kind of like home cooking. Like, it's hard for me to judge on that one. I think the pork ribeye actually was pretty tasty. I don't know that I'd call it my favorite, but well done. Nicely done.
Which one's the pork ribeye?
That's the this one. Yeah, I mean, I think Rio wins, man. I think that fried crawfish was the winner.
How about the sliders? I like this slider too.
The slider's good. It's hard to argue with really nicely done meat, man.
Well, thank you for letting me record you eat and talk about the food, man.
Oh yeah. No problem.
But I'm done sampling everything. I'm going to get a to-go box with all this.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go around trying to interview people.
Cool, man. Now, let me give you the microphone back here.
Thank you. Thanks for watching the video so far. I'm done with the food. I'm done sampling all the food. So now I'm going to put this in a to-go box and I'm going to go around and try to interview some people and talk to people.